you doing, YouTubers? I'm out here at Cheesquake State Park in New Jersey today, taking a little nature hike with my buddy Zeke. And I was thinking about, a lot of times people ask me, why do I like camping so much? Why do I go camping? And there's a bunch of reasons. First, I think it's the solitude of the camping, getting away. The only sounds you hear are your footsteps, nature, the wind in the trees, the birds, the crickets at night, owls, occasional bear walking by your campsite, but they don't bother anybody. And that's one of the reasons. I think building on that is also the fact that where I like to go, there's no cell service, which means there's no sales calls, no work calling me. Sometimes I do miss a good call from a friend or my wife, but it's the getting away from everything. It's the peace, the being left alone. I mean, I'm sure most of the people watching this video didn't have cell phones when they were growing up. I know I didn't. I left the house, I was out of the house, and nobody knew where I was until I came home. And I kind of miss those days. Don't get me wrong, having a cell phone has its advantages, and especially out in the woods, you never know if there's an emergency, it's good to have a signal. But where's our peace? Where's the time where we can break free of technology? I think camping allows us to do that, and I think we need that now and then, just to decompress and unwind from the daily stresses of modern life. I think one of the other things I like about it is I'm on my own schedule. If I want to go to sleep, I go to sleep. I want to start a campfire, I start a campfire. I want to eat, I eat. Now, there's no time for me to do anything. It's when I want to do it. Zeke, come here. Come here. It's when I want to do it and how I want to do it. You know, I can go for a hike when I want. If I want to go for a drive, find some place to go off-roading, I can do all that whenever I want. And that's one of the nice things about it. You're not on a schedule. One of the other great things about camping is the sights you get to see. Now, yes, while I'm on a nature walk and you're seeing some sights here and I'm getting to see some things, you're going to see these things a lot more when you're camping. You spend 2, 3 days, 4 days, whatever it is out there, you do all the exploring you want. There's no limitations. See, he agrees. I think it means he wants to go for his walk and stop sitting here. He's not enjoying the view as much as I am. All right, let's move on. So, I think one of the other things I like about it is you get to spend time with your family like the way people used to do. Instead of sitting in front of a TV or everyone sitting with their phones and iPads in their hands, you get to go out and spend time around a campfire, spend time cooking dinner, go for a hike, throw a ball around, just read stories. There's so many things that you can do out there with your family just to connect with them, to bond with them. And my dog decided to go in the water. I guess that's my fault for not paying attention to him and staring at the camera. Zeke, come on. Come on out. Not to mention, he loves being outside too. So I just passed some people on the trail and it made me realize something also. People out here, when you go hiking or camping, are just generally friendlier than your average person that you meet on the street. People walk by, they say hi to you. You know, if you're at a campsite and they're passing by your tent, they let you know that they're passing through. It just seems to be a lot more courtesy when you're out here doing things in nature than you would come across in the city. You know, in the city, God forbid you say hi to someone right away. Oh, he or she is hitting on me, or whatever it is. Out here, it's just a general friendliness, and I kind of like that. So where was I? Yes, going for a hike is a good, easy way to spend some time with your family, get some exercise. And again, it comes back to that schedule thing. If you want to do it early in the morning, you do it. You don't have any place to be afterwards. You know, you want to do it late at night, you do it. Just make sure you have flashlight, and it's what you want to do. And I think that allows you just so much more time to enjoy your family and be with them. I only wish my kids enjoyed it more. I'd like them to come with me more, but they don't. And that also leads to, if you want to get away from your family, it's a chance to get away from your family. You know, like I said, everyone needs a chance to unwind and decompress, you know, even if it's from the good stuff. So while camping gear is not always the cheapest, you can go shopping at Walmart or eBay and start off fairly small with your camping gear. And I'm going to say, when you do that, even with some of the more expensive stuff, it can be cheaper than a hotel. And not every camping trip actually has to be a camping trip. About a year ago, I went out to New Hampshire to do some camping, and it ended up being more of a sightseeing trip for me. The only time I was at my campground was at night to have dinner and to sleep. I went different hiking trips, and I took the cog rail up to the top of Mount Washington. Another day I drove to the top of Mount Washington, and I was just doing these things and not really camping. Now, if I would have went up there and stayed at a hotel, it would have cost me a lot more. So this was a dual trip, dual experience for me. I got to do some camping at night anyway, got to enjoy the campfire, and I got to do some sightseeing. So I find that's one of the other nice things about camping, especially once you learn what you're doing, have a little experience at it. It can be quite comfortable out there. It's not as rough as you think it is, even if you don't have a bathroom. You can bring things with you and make it a very comfortable experience. So I think also this camping, there's a bit of an adventure to it. And if you've never been camping before, I'd say it's a little bit of a pioneering spirit. You're out there in the woods, sleeping with nothing more than some nylon or canvas blocking you from the elements, cooking on a fire. If you've never done it before, I gotta say, it definitely is an adventure, and one that you're never gonna forget whether you enjoy it or not. So I suggest you get out there and do it just once. Try it. That's all I'm saying. Try it one time. So I think I've done enough babbling about why I like to go camping. Maybe another video will be more well thought out. So if you like this, you want to see more like it, please subscribe. I'm still new to this. I'm trying to figure out my editing skills, so they'll get better. I hope. I've also thought about attaching a GoPro to my buddy here and doing these nature hikes and making this a segment of my channel. So if you're interested in seeing that, please leave a message, comment whether you like this or not. I see it as constructive criticism. And yeah, I think that's enough babbling for today. So I appreciate you sticking this out with me, and I'll see everyone soon.